Hello, hello. Oh, fuck. Hello. Well, today was back day. So, you know what that means? Well, just I'm back. That's how it be going. You know what that means? Fucking great chest, great back. We train. Motherfuckers, we train. Anyways, fucking just kicking it. I don't know what I'm going to talk. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I had a conversation with my friend, and I feel like everybody needs to hear this at least once. You're never too old to do anything. I'm going to say it right now. You're never too old to do anything. I have a friend. He's only a year older than I am. And we're sitting there having a back and forth conversation about, about how he's like, I'm old. Like, we're ancient now. And I was like, dude, we're still teenagers. You're a year older than me. He's like, well, I've got all this shit fucked up because of, like, running and stuff and, like, all that. And I was like, dude, that may not fix itself. But you can lessen the fatigue you feel mentally, and you can do some stuff to help your knees and some of your lower back. Now, am I saying it's going to fix it? No. That's something that if it's medically fucked, I'm not going to tell you to try and train it off. No. You should be going to a doctor to get surgery. Like, you should be going to a doctor to fix it and figure out what the problem is. I think, because he's talked about it many times, and he's like, it's my tendons, it's all this, like his knees sound like Velcro, and that's just because of running. That can happen a lot to people because of running. But that's if you never, like, actually make sure your body's good and raring to go. You train it beyond the point where you should. Like, it's just having the absolute, like, fatigue of overtraining this specific group. Like, what happens with running is you go from having, like, the benefits of running, which is strengthening the cartilage in your knees, making your tendons stronger, having better leg muscles, like all this stuff that helps, to the point where it becomes detrimental. And that's just from overtraining. No matter what, you get to the point where it's beneficial, and then you get beyond the point where it's not beneficial anymore. And this kid would fucking run every day, in pain, out of pain, fucking ankle rolled, no matter what, he ran. And it did some things to his body. I'm going to tell him to stop running. If that's something he loves, no. I'm going to tell him to try and do something less impactful to his knees. Like, dude, running marathons without training is crazy. That's stuff he's done. Like, these are things that my friend has done. Let me get to the point. Everything is good in moderation. Even training. You can't train for 8 hours a day without fucking your knees up or fucking something up, dude. Something's gotta give. And if that means your body literally can't continue to go, it's like telling you, hey, stop. And you continue after getting these, like, messages of, like, pain and stuff, then you're gonna get injured. And it sucks, but don't say you're old because of it. I really hate hearing that. like, I don't like hearing that word that much. Because when you get into the mindset of I'm old, it gets into that mindset of you believe you can't do anything because you're at this age. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with your mentality. If you want to start training at 45, start training now, man. Get excited. Like, stuff like that. Like, if you want to start a business and you're in your late 40s, almost late 50s, it might not work. But goddamn, am I not going to tell you to try. Because if it's something you're good at, it's something you know, I'm not going to tell you not to fucking try. Like, we live in a time where people are saying you need a side hustle to survive. And I understand that meaning. Because, like, the idea of having more income because I'm working more is cool and all, but where am I going to find the time to actually enjoy this money that I'm bringing in? Like, I have a coworker who has a side hustle. He works with me, and then on the weekends, he does deliveries. Like, he's an Amazon delivery guy on the weekends. He works fucking 10 hours, 20 hours on Amazon, and then he works another 40 hours at the job I work at. That's 70 hours a week of working. And you only have 100 hours in a week. It means 30 of those hours is his free time, and I'm given, let's say he's sleeping 8 hours a day. That cuts his time into like 16 hours to himself, not sleeping. If not a little more. But that's fucking crazy, man. You literally cannot. You can work yourself to the bone, but you're gonna be happy by the end of it. Is like what my thought process is. Cause like I'm like doing an interview for another job, and it's a swing shift. And my dad immediately goes, well, if it starts at 4, you could technically work your full 8 hours at this job and then go to this job after. And I was like, where am I going to find the time to go to the gym? And I'm going to sleep like 6 hours a day. And he's like, well, you got to do what you got to do. What? That's something that someone thinks about. And that means I would be miserable. I would stop doing videos like this because I wouldn't have the time. Like, I wouldn't be able to go to the gym at all. I would be miserable, but I'd have money. For what? For what, dude? That's like the thing I keep thinking about. Is like, what is the point of having all this money if I cannot spend or like use it for something I enjoy? Like, that's something that like absolutely motivates me to keep going. Is I understand I'm not happy with this job, but it brings in money so I can continue to do what I like. Now, that is something that's my mentality. I will do anything as long as it lets me do what I love. And if that mentality isn't something I had, I would not be doing this. Because if the mentality was, I need money, I need to survive, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need the money, I wouldn't give a shit about my, like, how I look, my physique, any of that shit. Because I wouldn't have time to think about that. I'd only have to think about one thing, and that's surviving. How much money do I need to survive and pay this? And that's a scary thing that some people actually have to go through. Because they get to this point where they're so used to working so many fucking hours a day that they can't fathom not working those hours. Like, they can't fathom the idea that they have free time because they're so used to working so many hours. And that's a scary thought. That's the point we live in, where people can't focus on what they love doing. They can only focus on how much money they need to rake in to actually survive. That's a scary thought process, man. Like this whole thing, this whole idea of me going to the gym, me trying to inspire people, that started with a young child looking at other popular people on this app and getting inspired by them, and then that person growing up wanting to be that person for other people. That's something that excites that inner child in me. Knowing that just one person who watches these videos gets a little bit of extra excitement in their day to do this, to go to the gym, to get active, to better themselves. You don't even have to go to the gym, man. My goal is not to get you in the gym. My goal is to make you look at yourself and go, okay, I don't like where I'm at right now. But goddamn, am I going to get where I want to be? I want to be that person that you look at and go, they have something to say. Might just be this random motherfucker on the internet. But if I could be that to one person, not one person seeing these videos and going, I'm listening. I want to be like those people who inspired me. Because when I was young, I was I think 4 or 5. There's actual, I don't think it's video evidence, but my family told me when I was young, this is just funny to me, is I would get so hyped up even after eating food and go do fucking push-ups. Dude, I was this wee little fucking shithead. And just the thought of getting food in my body made me want to work out. The thought of listening to this big ass motherfucker say you should go to the gym made me want to do exercise. I know I'm not big. I know that. But god damn it, I want to be that to some person. They don't even have to be a child. They don't have to be a teenager. They could be a fucking adult. And just listening to me want to tell them, go do better for yourself. If you want to live longer, push yourself in whatever activity you're doing right now. Because god damn it, are you going to stay here? Are you going to stay in this mentality? Are you going to stay as this person you don't want to be? No. Those are the messages I want to fucking bring out. Those are what I want, dude. Is these little segments that you watch once in a while of me going, just fucking do what you want to do, man. And it gets you excited to continue. Because fuck, you know how many times I've heard people say the gym's saved my life. Damn it. Not to be corny, but it saved mine. That shit. Hearing that from other people as well, god damn, does it make me happy. Because I know if I was told that it would actually hit some heart chords. Because, like, dude, think about that. Like, you've become the person you wanted to be. You've become that thing that you wanted to be for the longest time, and you make it. And you're telling me others are getting inspired by you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because damn, is it gonna be hard? Is it gonna be that slow grind on a grindstone, sharpening a blade, making yourself better? Yes. It's not gonna be a sander. It's not gonna be a fucking grinder. It's not gonna be quick. It's not gonna be 60 grit grinder. It's gonna be a pedal stone where you sit there, wet the stone, and you grind as much as possible. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna take a minute. But damn, is it gonna be satisfying when it's done. Because no matter what, that excitement you get right now in your life, hold on to it. Because at some point in your life, you're gonna get to that point where that thing doesn't excite you anymore. And you're gonna have to find out why. I've listened to so many people who I'll give you an example of someone that I've watched. They stopped bodybuilding because it wasn't their interest anymore. They got their IFBB Pro card and they stopped. That's pretty inspirational. Let me tell you why. Because they got to the point in their life where bodybuilding wasn't everything to them. But instead of gun-hoing, because that's all they know, they went, let me step back. Why am I doing this? Because if you have the ability to step back and ask yourself, why doesn't this bring me joy anymore? And you go, it's because it's not my thing anymore. And then you stop. That's pretty inspirational. Because at that very moment, all he knew was bodybuilding. All he knew. It's what he did from 16 to 22, I think. 16 to 22. Holy shit, man. That's a lot. But damn, was it a great years for him. That excitement he had for the sport. The excitement you need is everywhere, man. If you're, because like I've seen my audience, it says 30 to 45 year olds. You guys probably have a fucking family, man. Do you want to live long enough to see your kids grow up? I hope so. And that means you have to get active. You have to make your heart beat faster. You have to lose the weight. You have to be that person that you look up to. Because, damn, who are you gonna look up to? Who are your kids gonna look up to? Because if it's someone who's not excited to be alive, they're gonna get that same feeling. If it's not someone excited who's ready to change for their betterment, for your betterment, what's gonna happen when you're done? The excitement is what continues to drive me. That is what helps me every time when I think I don't want to go to the gym. That little thought in my brain saying, well, if you don't, what's next? Because it's not that little thing that's stopping me. It's not that thing that's going, man, I'm tired. Man, it's fucking, It's just a late day. I could just not. But that little whisper saying, but what's next? If the gym doesn't excite you today, and it doesn't excite you tomorrow, what's next? The gym. That's what it is for me. That thing. And if you can find anything that gets you that excited all the time, grab it by the balls, man. Grab that motherfucker so it cannot run away from you. Because no matter how much inspiration you have, how much excitement you have, you grasp the thing you want with all your might, like a child with fucking hair. You will make it. I believe it. I believe you can do it. You do not have to believe you will do it. Because you have someone in your corner saying, fuck you, you can do it. Until you believe you can do it, I will be that person saying, you got this. Because that's all you need. That's what I believe, is that's all you need, is someone in your corner saying, go. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't fucking stop. Go. That's what's kept me going. There's a little person in my fucking corner all the time saying, I believe in you. You got this. They might not know what I'm doing. They might not think it's going to work out. But damn well, they see me doing it and go, I think I can do it. Have a good day. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do know that this feels pretty fucking nice. Okay. Drop the weight, hit it harder. Every day. Tired. It's fixated on this. Fixated to get bigger. To get stronger. Okay. Yeah. Give me that.
Okay, on the back.
All right. Oh, fuck. I would jump it down to a 10. Ooh. Again. We're gonna do this shit again. Because we can. Okay. God damn it. Ooh. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Ooh. Okay. No. Fucking A. Okay. I'm not letting go. Fuck.